What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We are back here to talk about the upcoming news in boxing today. Of course, first off, I want to say if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. We're trying to build, reach that 3,000 subscriber mark as soon as possible, and we will be giving away $1,000 once we do. So help support the channel, uh, spread the word, and let's get into it. So we already know we have Canelo Alvarez and Berlanga. Want to kind of touch bases on the undercard with that. We got Diego Pacheco also fighting this weekend. He's hoping to get Edgar Berlanga next, or just the winner of whoever wins that fight. Um, so as far as the undercard, we got Stephen Fulton making his comeback after the loss to Inoue in Tokyo, China, wherever the hell it was. Got Rolly Romero. Everybody know Rolly. He's trying to make his comeback after his loss to what's his name? Pitbull. And we got Caleb Plant. We're gonna touch bases and talk about Caleb Plant with his fight, on his comeback fight as well. It seemed like the undercard is filled with a lot of comeback fights. You got Danny Garcia uh, versus Laura for his comeback fight. So I want to call this undercard the comeback. Yeah, the comeback. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the comeback. Uh, yeah. So it seemed like a lot of the undercard for the Canelo Alvarez is basically a comeback fight. Uh, you got Edgar Berlanga talking big shit. He's saying that nobody else deserved to fight but him because he's superstar status. He says Benavidez doesn't sell, and David Morrell doesn't sell. All these other guys don't sell, and they're not top quality and not really a superstar like he is. So that's basically what I feel like Edgar Berlanga's been trying to do anyway, is sell the fight, sell himself, trying to prove that he's a superstar and can sell and can get that attention for the fight that nobody asked for. But aside from that, I am excited to see Caleb Plant with his comeback fight. And also excited to see, I guess you could say I'm excited to see Fulton, see what he does with his comeback. I guess the whole card is it's a good, interesting card, even though it's a bunch of comeback fights. It's just interesting to see who's going to actually come back and who's going to be able to, who's going to be probably on going towards a downfall in their career at this moment. And of course, everybody's expecting Canelo to win the main event fight. Um, you know, you have a few people that's expecting an upset, or hoping for an upset. The Canelo, of course, it's the Canelo haters or the people that don't like Canelo. Most likely, is betting on Berlanga, but I don't see other than a puncher's chance in him winning this fight. Uh, hey, I'm just telling the truth. So look, uh, aside from that, I'm expecting Caleb to win his bout. Matter of fact, let me go back. We got a lot of good fights coming up, actually. We got Jose Cepeda versus Ivan Ricketch. That's Ivan Ricketch that gave Montana Love problems and a couple other guys problems. Uh, let's see who else we got coming up for September. This is the September rundown. We got Rocky Hernandez versus Thomas Matisse. My boy Thomas Matisse. You know what I'm saying? Going to go take over Mexico. You got Rocky Hernandez. I guess this is his comeback fight after that loss to Oshaki Foster. Shout out to Oshaki Foster with that incredible pinnacle of a fight. And you got Thomas Matisse about to take over Mexico and make his name known and get his superstar chance. And I'm expecting him to go do his thing, man. But Rocky ain't no joke, so we that should be a good fight. September the 13th, of course, Canelo versus Edgar on the 14th. Uh, Landa versus Danny Garcia. Uh, got Jaime Munguia back versus someone I don't know who this is, Benzinian. I guess he just need a win, a little comeback fight to get a win. Of course, you got Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua with their big fight. It's already sold out. Eddie Hearn is claiming he's going to try to get some more open seats or get them to open up some other areas of the arena so they can get more people in there and fill the stadium up and get it lit. You feel me? So shout out to Joshua. We already know he sells. You got Daniel Dubois coming in and try to make a major upset and make his name after his big win over Big Baby Miller. You got Michaela Meyer with her another fight, comeback fight off of her loss, and it was a very close fight. It quite frankly, it could have been considered a robbery. She probably should have definitely got the nod for that fight. She should get a rematch. She's going up against Sandy Ryan, prospect. Um, I believe she's a DAZN prospect. But yeah, Michaela Meyer coming back with her comeback fight to make her stamp back and make her come back her name known on the 27th of September. I'll be watching that as well and probably commentating. Then you got Alicia Baumgartner, the drug cheat, that's also in the Haney's camp, in which they made a big, big fuss and big pinnacle about drug cheat. But we have Alicia Baumgartner with her comeback fight against Stephanie Pearson. I don't know who that is, but they're going to be fighting in Atlanta, Georgia, September the 27th. I haven't even heard the fight or seen it being promoted, but maybe also because I'm not following Alicia. But we're supporting the females as well. She came out and said it wasn't. They said she got cleared basically. So it is what it is. Um, Terry Harper still fighting. She's coming to fight somebody named Rihanna Dixon in this England fight. And that's the fight the end of the month of September. So that's a quick rundown of just a few fights coming up for September. And then after that, you got the Better Beef and Bivol supposed to be fighting, and the big rider and the rider event in Saudi Arabia with Turkey Al-Shiki, and that's a major card there. You got a couple big names on that one with Arthur Better Beef being the main headliner. You got JoJo Diaz coming back as well, fighting Nicholas Walters on the 9th of October. Nick Ball coming back. Yeah, so it's a night. We got probably the next 2 months of maybe some decent fights and maybe some that haven't even been announced yet. And of course, we heard Regis and Catterall announce their fight for the 26th as well, but I believe they might have got scratched. But yeah, we'll check on that again later. Then Serrano, Katie Taylor on the Jake with the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson for November. So we'll see what boxing really got lined up for the next few months for us. It looked like it could be okay. Sure we'll have a few more being announced within those time being. But aside from that, man, look, it seems that Canelo and Berlanga card is going to be pretty good. The card of the comebacks. You got this weekend. It's not a real big fight, but uh, Diego Pacheco making his name in his division. So, we're gonna support that. We're gonna watch him as well. Who do you guys want to go for? Who do you think is gonna win with the Canelo and Berlanga? Like I said, I'm gonna definitely bet on Canelo to win. Berlanga just doesn't have the experience nor the chin to probably deal with Canelo how he need to, and he definitely I don't think he knows how to uh, fight on his back foot or fight and be able to move and fight at the same time. That's not one of his strong points. Maybe he's going to work on it on the camp, and that's his strategy. Because if his strategy is to go toe to toe with Canelo, it just might be an early night. That's just being real. We talking about it. You feel me? So let's see here. What else we got to highlight here? Oh, we got a lot of fuss about Shakur with his fight uh, that he got lined up. A lot of people feel like, that's an easy fight for him. And, you got some people feel like, well, what's wrong with him getting a little easy money fight real quick before he fights Tank? Because we all know they had a little, was supposed to be in back and forth discussions. We don't know how true it was because it hasn't been confirmed or anything. So right now he wanted a money grab. He's fighting Joe Cordina. I believe this guy just came off of a loss, a knockout loss, I believe. But this is who he's fighting on that undercard of or Better Beef and Duval. And then you also got Tank that just announced that he should be coming back. Did they say November or October as well? I think they said November, but they haven't announced the opponent yet. A lot of people is speculating that it could be Rayo. A lot of people speculating that it could be Pitbull Cruz with the rematch. So we really don't know. We already know he was in talks with Shakur, but that didn't go through, or maybe he was trying to wait too late for the fight, or maybe that was the date. He said November's the date. Shakur didn't want to wait that late, and he said he wanted to take a quick money fight before, trying to discuss with Tank. Most likely is what's happening. Um, other than that, hey man, but we don't know who Tank's going to fight because Rayo is 140 and Cruz went up to 140 to get a title, but he was kind of small for that division. He's already short, so he may want to come back down and get that rematch. So we'll see how that all play out, man. That's basically all we got today. We touched bases with Canelo and Berlanga. We talked about the undercard, announced who's on the undercard, uh, who's expected to win. Of course, I'm gonna say we're gonna call it the card of the comebacks. Of course, we're expecting, Rolly to possibly come off with the win, but we don't know. His chin is pretty chinny. Uh, we expected Caleb Plant to come off with the win as well. They have him and his opponent have a little beef, so to speak. And Caleb Plant is also still calling out Charlo, who has been seeming to be in a gym, getting back in shape and getting himself together. And I hope he is. I hope he is getting himself together. I hope he is getting mentally back focused. Uh, because I mean, unless he got other money grabs going on, you probably need to come back for a couple of years, get everything set up for you to even retire if that's what he's looking to do because he's mentally drained for whatever reasons with his lifestyle. Um, Also, that'll be a good fight for him. He's been publicly slapped. I've checked it, I believe not too long ago, and it was a lot, probably 10 million views or more, or something like that. It was a lot of views. So it went viral. That's just something he has to redeem himself before retiring, before calling it quits. He has to redeem that slap. He has to, if you really want to be in the Hall of Fame and be remembered in this game, get a couple more fights under your belt and go out with a bang. You feel me? And one of them definitely need to be Caleb Plant, and that's just real. You've been publicly slapped and humiliated, from your relationship, publicly being, you know, blasted and everything, man. You just got to come back strong, man, focused, and let them know. Remember let them remember who you are. You know what I'm saying? Let you remember who you are. You feel me? It's the main thing. So we praying for that brother. Hoping he come back strong and come back and make a statement. Him and Caleb Plant can get that fight in. It'll be a huge, big fight. Very interesting, and people want to see it. And then you also, I almost forgot too. Word on the street, you feel me? Is by Devin Haney may be coming back in November as well to fight Paro for a belt to unify the belt. We don't know how true that is. It hasn't been confirmed. Do I think Devin Haney need to come back this soon? Why not? Why not? While you still fresh and some people say he need to rest because he got beat up too bad in his last fight with Ryan Garcia. Uh, you know, and he needs to really just recover and rest and let his brain settle and things like that. And then you got some that say, hey, he's a warrior. He's ready to keep going, keep building his legacy, and get his get back as well. This must be the next few months is the months of the comeback, the get back. You feel me? The big payback. You feel me? Let's say all of that. It's just a major comeback. So we got a lot of people just got a lot to prove, and and yeah, man, that's just how it's gonna be, and we gonna see. You feel me? So, what do you guys think about Devin coming back early this year and getting another fight under his belt before the year's over? What about Tank Davis? Who you think he's gonna fight? Uh, who do you think is gonna win with Canelo and Berlanga? Who you think is gonna win with Plant with his fight? Let me get this guy name again. I forgot. All right. Got Inouye coming back out with another fight. I don't know. I'm not. All right, so we got McCumbee. That's his name. I keep forgetting his name. Plant versus McCumbee. I'm expecting Plant to come out with the win. McCumbee got that awkward style, uh, but he seems very slow, and I think Plant should it should be an easy night for Plant. He might even be able to catch him. I don't know if this guy has been down before. I think he's 25-0, undefeated as well. I mean, he's undefeated. So Plant taking someone that's undefeated, want to take his O and do him a nice comeback fight after his two big losses to Canelo and Benavidez. So yeah, and Romero's fighting a prospect or an up and coming guy that's trying to make a name for himself. I believe he's has a O undefeated. And I don't know who this guy Castro is that Fulton is fighting, but this is a comeback fight as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the undercard. It's a pretty decent undercard, man. Uh, Collaboration with Amazon Prime and the Zone. So we shall be commentating that as well. And I also commentate this weekend with Pacheco with his fight. He's looking to make a statement and call out Berlanga, maybe even Caleb Plant. Nobody's calling out Boo Boo Andrade. Wonder what he's gonna do, or is he retired after that beating? And yeah, man, that's just a little quick rundown. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so other than that, man, I think that's all I got for today. What do you guys think about what we talked about today? What do you think about Devin coming back this year? What do you think about the Canelo fight? Who's gonna win? What do you think about the undercard? Uh, what do you think about the Saudi Arabia fight card with Shakur and Cordina? Is he a duck, or is he just trying to stay busy? Let's talk about it. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Shout out to our sponsors at shopislit.com. If you indulge in cannabis and you are 21 years of age or older, go check them out. It's all authentic, no fugazi, no CBD, Delta, and all these other, you know, uh, hemp type products. This is the actual marijuana plant, you know, organic and authentic. So check them out. Shopitslit.com, and that's itz.com. So and also hit our sponsors up with the merch. They got the shirts, the boxing gloves, the fitness watches. You feel me? Anything athletic gear, we got it. We got the fashion gear. It's there. The hats, the chains, the crossbody bags, duffel bags, all that shit is there. The slides, the kicks. Get it all there, thetraphub.com. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's supporting. Remember, we're trying to reach 3,000 subscribers, and we're going to give away cash. Cash, yes, buddy. So go ahead and support the channel, share it, and we'll see y'all next time. That was our quick little, what's today? Wednesday, hump day wrap up of upcoming fights for the next month and this weekend. And of course, we talked about the hot boxing fight topic of Canelo and Berlanga. So, and everything else in between. So until next time, man, thank y'all for tuning in. And let's have a good week. And we got Labor Day coming up too. So have a safe Labor Day. And y'all check us out next time when we will be talking boxing. Let's go.